Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mount Moon TCG, where today's video we're taking a look at the 2006 World Championship format. We have Eeveelutions, which is the second place Masters, well, runner-up, I guess, or second place winners, whatever. And then we have a Metanite, which is Metagross and Dragonite, not the Kirby character.
No, yeah,
Metanite. So yeah, here are the rules from 2006 format. And then we have you on the right playing Metanite.
Yep, and I'm going first. I didn't draw a card. I can attach an energy, and I Thunder Wave for 10 damage, but did not paralyze.
Yeah, and you also cannot play a supporter card going first. But I can. So play the Rockets admin. Each player shuffles his or her hand into his or her deck. Then each player counts his or her prize cards left and draws up to that many cards. You draw your cards first. It's kind of interesting. It says draw up to that many cards.
Yeah, I think it says that in case you don't have that many cards left in your deck.
I choose to draw none. All right, we're getting the whole Pidgey army down. Attach a water to the Eevee. And then we're going to use the Call for Family to search for a basic Pokemon, put it onto the bench, and then shuffle the deck. And I think we're going to get the other Eevee.
Yeah, it's a pretty good attack for an Eevee, honestly, because you just get more Eevees.
Yep, all the Eevees. Oh, look, and then there's the special Eevee card.
Yeah, so was it Peoria?
It sounds about right.
For 2023. Cornered Jimmy for a minute and showed him this deck, and then he was nice enough to sign an Eevee card for me.
There you go, it ups the value. Yeah, when you got the guy that played the deck at the World Championship sign a card, yeah, it's a good day.
Alright, so I benched a Jirachi with the Pokepower Wishing Star, which we'll talk about in a minute. Put a Holland Runes into play. Each player that has any Pokemon with Delta in their name may draw a card during the turn. If they do, discard a card.
And basically your whole deck is Delta. We got the Dratinis, the Dragonites.
Yeah.
Is the Metagross Delta or no?
The Metagross is the Beldum and the Chitangs are not. It's just the Dratini right now.
Okay.
But I'm going to Wishing Star. Once during a turn, you may look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose one, put it into your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards, then Jirachi is asleep. Can't use this Pokepower if Jirachi is fed by a special condition. So you gotta wake up before to use it again. Then I'm going to play a Celio's Network. Search your deck for a basic or evolution card, excluding Pokemon EX. Show it to your opponent, put it in your hand. Go grab a Beldum with the Pokepower Magnetic Call. Once during your turn, you may flip a coin. If heads, search your deck for a basic Metal Pokemon, put it onto your bench, shuffle your deck afterwards. And flip tails on that, so no other Beldum to search for. Attach a Metal Energy, reduce damage done to Metal Pokemon by 10, and pass. See if I wake up from Jirachi. And I forgot to use Holland Runes after all that.
That's not good. You can't forget to use cards.
Yeah.
Unless you just had the perfect hand, you didn't want to discard anything.
That's possible.
Okay, attach a Holland Energy WP to the Eevee. If this is attached to a Pokemon that has a basic water energy attached to it, prevent all effects, excluding damage done to this Pokemon.
Yeah.
It went so fast, I can't remember.
The Psychic one.
And then the Psychic hits the resistance?
It's no retreat cost.
Oh, retreat cost. Yeah. I'm thinking of the fighting one.
Yes.
Okay, played my Copycat here to basically shuffle my hand into the deck, and then copy the amount of cards that are in the opponent's hand. So you had 4, so I draw 4.
No. They didn't look like they were very helpful.
They were not helpful.
Just gonna call for family.
Yeah, when you Copycat for 4, things are not looking too good for you. If you Copycat for 6 or 7, you're looking pretty darn good.
Yeah. Oh, you got a sport for that. Too.
Yeah.
Alright, so
not terrible.
She wakes up, if not. Got lots of energy in my hand. I'll try Magnetic Calling.
You might as well.
Nope.
And also the thing with the Jirachi too, they did kind of reprint a similar Jirachi in Sun and Moon, but I think was it called Stellar Wish?
Yep.
But that was, you search the top 6 for an item card?
5. It was still 5
Was
for
it still
any
5?
trainer.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Then what am I thinking of that was top 6 item card?
The Mew from Celebrations.
I'm thinking of the Mew.
Yeah.
Yep. So there's been a similar ability to Jirachi, and it also put itself to sleep. But you could also still use that ability while it was still asleep.
Yes, that was the difference between abilities and total powers. I played Steven, drew a bunch of cards, evolved into Metang. That was pretty much it. I didn't attach energy.
No. I'm going to flip for sleep.
Woke up. Oh, I did use the Holland runes to discard an energy.
Yeah, that's good. Now it's my turn to use the Celio. And it's just basically, what do I grab here? And I'm going to grab Pidgeotto.
Oh, because you have Professor Helm to grab the Pidgeot next turn.
Yep. And then I put on the Ancient Technical Machine Rock to the Eevee. And then if your opponent has any evolved Pokemon in play, remove the high stage evolution card from each of them and put those back into the hand.
Which means I get to use Magnetic Call again.
It does, but it also means that you might not get Metagross this turn.
That's true, yeah.
And also, after you use the the turn that the TM is discarded.
Yes, yeah. Once you use the attack, it gets gone. So yeah, Magnetic Call did work for once, but it didn't work the second time. So we got another Beldum, Wishing Star. Let's see if I can find a rare candy. I think I saw a Metagross in my hand. Oh, there's Metagross there.
When you wish upon a star.
Alright, so we took the Metagross. And rare candy. Choose one of your basic Pokemon in play. If you have the stage 1 or stage 2 that evolves from that Pokemon in hand, you may put it directly onto that Pokemon. And we evolved into Metagross and Delta species. With the Pokepower Delta control, once during your turn, you may look at the top 4 cards of your deck, choose one of them and put them into your hand, put the other 3 cards on the bottom of your deck in any order. Spark can use Metagross effect by a special condition. So it's very similar to that Metang that we have now that searches for metal.
Yes, for the metal energies, the top 4.
And then they go back on the bottom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Mm-hmm. But this is any one card to your hand, which is
right.
Pretty powerful for extra draw in this format.
I mean, I think this is still a lot better than the energy one.
Yeah. Alright, Holland Runes, draw a card. I can discard. Or I have to discard.
Yes, you have to discard. You can't just be like, oh no, my hand's perfect. I don't want to discard.
Alright, discard a Lightning Energy. No Dragonairs yet.
Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate.
And can't retreat because Granchi's asleep, so I just have to pass.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not doing a whole lot on my side.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kind of waiting for you at this point. But I do have the Professor Elm's training method, which is just basically search your deck for an evolution Pokemon and put it into your hand. And I'm going to grab the Pidgeot here. We will see what that does in a second. Yep, and it's got the Pokepower Quick Search. Essentially, hey, search your deck for a card, put it into your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But only once per turn.
Only once per turn. So if you have 2 Pidgeots, you cannot Quick Search twice.
Right.
Very similar to the Pidgeot EX we have in our current format. That's kind of, we're bringing up a lot of current, or I guess near current cards. The Jirachi's not that current. That's like 5 years old at this point.
What's more than that?
I don't remember. The last few years have been a blur. So now I got that Espeon in my hand, debating to evolve it, and I'm going to. It has Devo Flash. Once during your turn, when you play Espeon EX from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, choose one evolved Pokemon on your opponent's bench, remove the highest stage evolution card from it, and put it back into your opponent's hand.
Yep.
So that Metagross is bye-bye.
I just want to evolve my Metagross, Hunter.
I don't want you to have Metagross. So there's kind of a theme, a little bit. So we're going to call for family again.
Alright, Jirachi wakes up. See if I can find another rare candy. But I can just kind of slow evolve. But I get to use my Magnetic Call again. Hopefully find another Beldum. Not a foul one. Try again.
Power of the Metagross coin.
No, it's not working.
That's alright.
I got plenty of options for supporters. Got that Metang still in my hand.
Free retreat Metang too.
Yeah, but it has to have energy attached to it.
That's fine. Seeing as that's kind of one of the attackers is Metagross.
Yes.
It's not a terrible Poke body to have.
Yeah. So I'm going to play my own Celios Network, search for a non-EX Pokemon, grab Dragonair. Then I'm going to Wishing Star. Another Beldum's
Beldum?
fine,
Okay.
yeah.
Not the best of options.
No. We got something.
I mean, yeah, something's always better than nothing.
Chose not to haul in roots again.
Okay, so now, after a lot of debating, we're going to quick search. And it's any card from the deck, so I do not have to show the opponent. But I'm going to grab the Holland's Electrode here. I think I'm going to go back in. Because now I'm going to play Swoop Teleporter, which is exchange a evolution card from one of your Pokemon with a Pokemon from the deck. It's basically, it's kind of...
Sorry, it's Surprise Time Machine, not Swoop Teleporter. This is for evolved Pokemon. I put the wrong card.
Oh, you did? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Well, we can fix that during the game. It's okay.
But Surprise Teleporter is like the same thing for evolved Pokemon. You search from the deck.
It's kind of Ninja Boy.
It is, yeah.
For evolved Pokemon.
Yes, it's exactly that.
But do keep in mind when you use that card with these evolution cards, the Pokepower does not come into play because they did not evolve from the hand.
Yes,
it was
from the deck.
Yeah, it's evolving from the deck. But yeah, we used the Flareon and knockout.
Yeah, you burned the Jirachi and then it hit for weakness, so you knocked it out with the flame screen.
And also when you attach the Holland's Electrode, the energy comes back to your hand.
So you get +1 energy.
Yep, and then it's double rainbow, essentially.
Alright, so I promoted my Metang, evolved into Metagross again. I evolved a Dragonite on the bench as well. Doing Delta Control first. There's a rare candy in there.
Candy's not terrible.
I don't think I have another Metagross though.
Yeah, but you got the candy. That's kind of the important part.
Another Dragonite would be great this turn. Yep, making that a call. Could get a Jirachi or something if I wanted.
Yeah, just any metal Pokemon that's a basic and got a heads. Because I believe the deck does play 4 Jirachi, right?
I think it's 3.
3 Jirachi?
Yeah.
Yeah, could be wrong, but it did play a good counter Jirachi. And then here's Pokemon Reversal. Flip a coin of heads, your opponent switches one of his or her active Pokemon with one of his or her bench Pokemon.
Yeah.
So it's Pokemon Catcher.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
The flip a coin Pokemon Catcher, not the black and white Pokemon Catcher where it was automatic.
Alright, so we hit heads on the second one and brought up the Pidgeot.
Yep, because the Metagross is a electric type. Lightning, electric, thunder.
And then I used Dragonite's Pokepower Delta Charge. Once during your turn, you may attach a lightning energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. And with a Celios Network, I got that rare candy. Now I can choose what to evolve into.
Yep.
Another Metagross.
Yep, so the Dragonite's very similar to Electric.
Electric.
Electric. But it's a stage 2.
And rare candy into that Metagross. Delta Control again. Draw more cards. Find another rare candy.
Not horrible.
There's another Metagross in there too. We'll talk about that one later. So I have to grab another Celios Network that look like.
I mean,
it was
no,
Metang.
you grabbed the Metang.
Yep.
That's fair.
Yeah, plenty of supporters in my hand.
Yeah, you had the
So I have to Crush and Burn is 30 plus 20 more for each energy you discard from any of your Pokemon in play. I only have to discard 1 to do 50 times 2 with the weakness.
Yep.
And took 1 prize.
Yeah, that's a little bit annoying. I have no Pidgeot EX this turn, so I cannot just pick any card from the deck. So now, I'm going to play Steven's Advice to draw a number of cards up to the number of opponent's Pokemon in play, but you cannot play Steven's Advice if you have 7 or more cards, including this one, in your hand.
It's only 2 Jirachi in the Metanite deck, actually.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That's a little surprising.
I was pretty lucky to get it that early on, honestly.
Yep. So now we have a huge hand. Just a quick read, and we're going to play Pokemon Retriever to bring a Pokemon from the discard to the hand, Rare Candy, and guess who's back? Back again.
If only I could have combined that with a Rockets admin or something as well.
Yeah. Too bad you didn't. Alright. Now we have a couple of options. We are going to play Full Flame, put 4 damage counters instead of 2 on each burned Pokemon between turns. The special condition burned cannot be removed by evolving. Or what was that other part?
Evolving or de-evolving.
Evolving or de-evolving, okay. Okay, attaching Holland Energy FF.
It gets rid of the Flareon's weakness.
Yeah. Okay, we Eevee, put the Metagross back into your hand.
Yeah, another Metagross back in. Another Rare Candy wasted.
Yep. We're gonna... A lot of things are going by through here. But we got the Fire Energy from the deck. And we're gonna heat Tackle because your Metal Pokemon and I knock you out in one hit.
Yes.
A lot happened there. There's a lot of quick cuts.
Alright, so I put the Jirachi back up. Or fresh Jirachi up, because I don't have the energy necessary to knock out this Flareon this turn. So I'm going to place a Stadium, evolve into Metagross, Magnetic Call, because why not? Nope. Copycat, because you drew so many cards.
Yeah, I got quite a bit off that Steven's Advice. I got pretty much everything I needed that turn.
I want to say you have 8 cards in hand?
I believe so.
Yep, that looks right.
That 8 or 9. Big hand.
No Metal Energy is...
That's unfortunate.
Maybe you Jirachi,
maybe you can find one off this. No. Yep, there it is.
One.
I spoke too soon. There was the Metal Energy. But now, can you get Jirachi out of the active?
I don't have enough to knock you out this turn. But we can Delta Control, just see more cards. Another Dragonite would be nice, but I just put the Rare Candy back in the deck. Warp Point would be able to switch out Jirachi.
It would, but then what do I bring up? I'd probably just bring up an Eevee.
Yeah, you're just give me an Eevee to knock out. Let's see. So I took. Yep, I did take the Warp Point. Unfortunate that I put the Dragonite back on the bottom.
Yeah, that's not good.
Get Delta Charge for 1.
Yeah, any benched Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm just debating. I was like, well, if you bring up this Metagross, it's going to lose 2 energy versus 1, so we're going to attach to Dragonite instead.
Alright.
Got reversals, but there's no real reason to play it right now.
Yeah, you want to play it if you're for sure going to knock something out.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, and odds are I'm just going to bring up an Eevee just for you to knock out.
I did have a reversal in my hand, so I would have to Warp Point and then reversal, which is not very good odds. So.
Yeah. Alright, so bench another Pidgey, just in case you knock out Pidgeot again.
And it doesn't really matter, because Rare Candy, you can just get it back in the same turn.
I mean, yeah, but what else am I going to put down?
Yeah, all your Eevees are in play already, so.
Yep. Alright, training method. Let's see what I grab off this.
You can also grab the Holland's Electrode, because that's an evolved Pokemon.
It is,
and
but
it counts as energy.
I'm going to choose to grab the Pidgeot here. And then we're going to get the Rare Candy off the Quick Search, because I'm not exactly sure what I want off this. But to better be safe than sorry, I don't want to be caught a turn or two without a Pidgeot.
Yeah.
Plus, I got the Rockets admin in hand as a supporter for next turn. I got energy in hand. There's things I can do next turn. But we will Flame Screen and knock out the Jirachi.
Yeah, and you also take 20 less?
It was 20 or 30, but I think it's 20.
I think it's 20, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the important part.
It is a huge factor in this match. Because that's more energy you have to discard
that's one
with
more
Crash
energy
and Burn.
So attach from hand. Delta Control. Lots of energy. Well, that Pokemon Retriever doesn't look too bad.
Not a horrible option, right?
Shuffle in a whole Metagross line back in.
Yeah, because you can put one Pokemon from the discard pile to the hand or shuffle in 3 to the deck.
Call in Runes first. Discard another Lightning. Make that a call. Oop.
Off the table, but there's a Tails.
Got like 5 cards in hand, so copycat. Yeah.
Oh boy. For 5, that's...
Realistically, I should have tried to shuffle the deck before doing the Delta Control because I knew the Dragonite and the Red Candy.
Oh no, I had like 8 cards in hand.
Oh yeah.
7 or 8.
Prizes, yeah.
Yeah, like 7 or 8 in hand.
Okay.
Did you get the...
So now I'm going to play a Pokemon Retriever.
Now you got it, so... The whole line. The gang's all here.
Delta Charge onto the Dragonite, and we'll discard everything to knock out one Flareon.
Yeah. I mean, it's what you have to do.
Yes, absolutely. And I'll take 2 prizes because it is a Pokemon EX.
Yep, I'm running all the EXs here. You're not running any.
Nope. Even though they're all stage 2s.
Yeah. So we'll promote the Eevee. Find the card I'm looking... I'm actually going to put up Pidgeot because, remember, free retreat is always good. Tim taught me that. Free retreat is always good. Some options. There's the Bill's Maintenance. I think that's what I'm going for. Bill's Maintenance.
Okay.
And we're going to discard...
No, good shuffle.
No, it's shuffled. That's right, shuffled in.
You're then a TV reporter.
Yep. And of course, I draw the Umbreon that I shuffled in. Okay, quick search. If I remember correctly, I'm looking for a Flareon here, but I could be wrong.
I think you need another energy as well.
That could be it.
You can always burn me this turn.
That might be what I'm thinking. Yep, so we got the Flareon. And then...
I'm burned and confused.
Yep, Evolutionary Flame, you're burned and confused.
We got the stadium again.
Because I think we're going to have to try and knock out this Pokemon. That's the only option. The worst case scenario, I mean... If I don't knock you out, you're confused.
Yeah,
and you need
switch out.
And you have to attach 2 energies to it. Which... I'm sure you can. There's a way you can do it, but I figured this is a good play. Best case scenario, I knock out this big heavy hitter. Worst case, I still put you at a disadvantage. So Flame Screen.
Just 60 with the weakness.
Yep, and it's 100. So let's see what we got. It's a heads.
That's a tails.
Oh, tails.
Yeah, so
heads for me. Heads for me. Tails for you. Yep, because of the 4 damage counters instead of 2 for burn Pokemon.
So put the bell down. Another metal energy's not bad. Bench another bell down. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to attack this turn, but we can set stuff up. Call for heads. I think there's one more Beldum left in the deck.
Because you did shuffle one in, I thought.
Yep, I did.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, I could have shuffled the Jirachi in, honestly, but we're okay. Holland Runes, get rid of your bad stadium.
It did its job, and I'm proud of it. It did good work.
Attach metal energy. Here we go. Yep. I'm gonna grab just a Metang at this point. Another Dragonite, maybe. There's one rare candy still left in the deck. Yep. Okay. Metang, just give it free retreat. Rare candy onto the bench into a Dragonite.
Okay.
There's one rare candy left. And then double Delta Charge.
Yep, you gotta get those energies in play.
Choosing to split it up.
That's absolutely fair.
Yep, Holland Runes. Try to see more cards. Ooh, reversal's
Ooh,
good.
reversal could be really good.
Gotta discard that energy, yeah. Okay. Quite a few energy in the discard pile.
Yeah, it looks like 5 right there.
And then Levitate for retreat. And I'll give you a Dragonite that you can't one-shot.
That's fair. Okay.
If I would have attached 2 energies to one Dragonite, I at least would have been able to attack with it.
Yep, so I put the Holland energy on the Espeon, Darker Ring, and it's essentially a boss's orders.
Yeah.
Or a Pokemon catcher or Pokemon reversal without the coin flip.
There was Umbreon VMAX that had the same ability.
Yep. Strength Charm does 10 more damage to the active Pokemon. Quick Search. I don't remember what I got there.
I think it was the support for next turn.
Yeah, support for next turn, and then do a big knockout.
Yeah, with the Strength Charm, it was exact knockout.
Yep.
With the weakness and all that. Retriever, just gonna grab the Metang back. Involve the active again.
Yep.
Attach from hand, so it's retreat. Holland Ruin seems risky because I don't want to discard either of those cards, so we're just gonna Delta Charge.
Yeah, also the Strength Charm goes away after you use it.
Yeah, it's just like a plus power.
Yep. You can Agility.
Yeah. That's my only attacking option. I'm just deciding if I want to haul in runes or not, or...
You're gonna risk it.
Yeah. Well, there's a Metagross.
It's not exactly the right one. There goes the Pokemon Reversal.
Yeah, I'm gonna need the retreat for later.
Yep, you're gonna bring up the Dragonite and do the 30.
Oh, just 10.
Just
Do
10.
flame screen, yeah.
That's right.
And I will still take damage because of the agility.
Yep. Top deck the Jolteon, but no Eevees in play.
Yeah.
So just flame screen for 30. And it is reduced by 20.
Yes. Alright, so I have a different Metagross in hand now. Got my switch, so I got plenty of options. But I don't think I have the necessary energy to attack with the other Metagross. So we're going to Delta Charge once. We're going to evolve into that Metagross with the Pokepower Super Connectivity. Once during your turn, you may search your discard pile for a Psychic or a Metal Energy card and attach it to your active Pokemon. Then put 1 damage counter on that Pokemon. It's very similar to Metagross GX with the attaching energies from the discard pile itself.
Yeah, remember when we went to Madison and we saw that deck do really well? And then all of a sudden, Chris going around the venue being like, where are the Metagrosses? I need to build this now.
Play the switch. Gonna Delta Charge onto the bench Dragonite. And just super connectivity. A Metal Energy to the active. Put 1 damage counter on it. So now I can Dragonite for, was it Heavy Impact?
Yeah, I think it's 70 for 4, if I remember correctly.
Flat 70.
That's one of those where it's like, oof.
Which is only 50 because of your flame screen.
Yep.
So it should be 6 on there.
Okay, we can do math. So anyhow, I'll put a Hans Electrode onto the Espeon.
So the Espeon could hit on the bench Pokemon for like 20 or 30 or something.
Yeah, it's something similar to that. Yep, just grab Bill's maintenance. Bill's maintenance, put the Jolteon back in to draw 3. 2 energies and the giant stump.
Yeah, which you really haven't needed.
No, not really. I mean, I could play it to stop you from drawing extra cards. But no, we're just gonna flame screen.
Well, I drew my rare candy, but I don't have any Pokemon to evolve. Oh, we're gonna Haul in Ruins. Reversal again. I have to knock out this Flareon.
Indeed.
So Warp Point. Discard it with the Haul in Ruins. And I don't really have anything else that can Delta Charge. 1 energy for if I get the other Crush and Burn Metagross in play. I can bring that a call just to shuffle. Or not. Nope.
No.
Yeah, then we're just gonna heavy impact.
Yeah, and that's gonna be perfect damage. Perfect knockout. There's Pidgeot. Draw. Energy to Pidgeot.
And Clutch does 40 times 2 because Dragonite is weak to colorless because it's a dragon Pokemon.
Which is weird. And then there's my Vaporeon. It was the last prize.
Yeah. And that just makes me shuffle and draw forward. My next card was my Delta Charge, or my other Metagross. So
yeah.
If I would have agility, maybe I would have survived.
Maybe. But you thought I didn't have the energy.
Yeah.
But it's all right. But anyhow, that'll do it for this episode, everyone. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and be sure to join us for some more awesome perks right here on Mount Moon TCG.